Welcome. This is a special Fiber by Design episode with Ohloops. This is episode, we think, 19. We're not 100% sure. But this is all Harry Potter, everything. So, hi, I'm Lydia. Hi. You can find me as Lydia B and Lydia Knits on Rav and on Instagram. My brain is gone.
I know, mine too.
Gone.
Sarah Stevens, Sarah Stevens 11 on Instagram and
Dun. Oh, that's not.
I don't know. Sarah Stevens everywhere else, I think.
We're just gonna apologize ahead of time, you guys. All of our children are here.
Yeah, all of them.
And I think most of them are out here. So.
And the dogs.
And the dogs. Yeah.
And
so
we've got like 500 skeins of yarn that we've been
getting all ready to go.
Sorting. It's been crazy. So we're not 100%.
I have lots of notes so that I can make sure everything gets told to you guys in the appropriate way.
Yeah, we need that. Totally.
Okay. I think first and foremost, we are going to say thank you to our sponsors.
What?
And show what they donated, and then we will also show some of the prizes that Sarah and I are giving you guys as well. We don't have all of those yet. So, very first, so the wonderful.
Well, I guess we should explain that. Like we had sent out.
Oh yeah, we sent out a would you like to sponsor our knit-along letter?
Right.
And several people answered yes to that. So, we will, because we let them know that bigger donations would go first, that's kind of the order that I've done them in. Right. So, our biggest donator this year, you guys all know and love her well, is of course my cousin Jackie. Her shop is Lip Syncing Ladybug, and you can find her at lipsyncingladybug.etsy.com. I unfortunately don't have all of her prize donations. They are not done yet because she's doing a lot of them. So she is donating, because we have 8 winners this year, guys. She is donating 8 project bags, 8 Notions pouches, and 8 sets of stitch markers. So yes, everyone who wins will get something from her, which is really cool. Next from that is the wonderful Martha of Tuft Woolens, and she has a shop in Etsy. It's tuftwoolens.etsy.com, and she sent 10 sock soap samples. And if you guys watch A Homespun House, you hear Molly talk about these all the time. And these have been in my office since they came, and my office just smells awesome.
I haven't actually got to see them yet.
So there are 10 of these. So every major winner will win one, and then we'll have 2 left over for other little prizes as well.
Look at her packaging.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, I'm really jealous of these.
I don't remember. So we got a couple of different fragrances.
Oh my gosh. And she gives you directions on the back of this little card. Can you guys see anything?
This one I think is one of my favorites. This one is called Mossy Woods.
Oh, seriously? People.
So
yeah, I'll show you.
Super cute.
Pocket chicken. And you get a big fleece in there.
Mm-hmm,
And you're going to be able to wash a lot of socks.
And Molly says she sticks hers in her project bags all the time, and so all of her stuff just smells like that.
Oh, I can see why.
So, yes. So, yes, tuftwoolens.etsy.com.
I love this.
Everyone who orders Harry Potter yarn is also going to get a list of these shops and where to find all of their products, and they will also be linked in the blog. So, there will be lots of ways to find all of these wonderful people.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was that. Next is the amazing Stephanie Dosen of Tiny Owl Knits. She donated to us last year. So this year, you, as one of the 8 winners, are going to be given a coupon code, and you can use it for any pattern she has.
Pattern.
So there will be 8 of those for all 8 of our winners. So that was amazing of her. Yep, and it's good for any of her patterns. So I thought that was super generous and amazing. And you can find her several places. She's at tinyowlknits.com, and then she is also, if you go to Ravelry, you can go to her group in Rav as well. She has her own Tiny Owl Knits group. The mailman is here, so the dogs are going to bark for a bit. Next on the list is lovely little Miss Lily and her new shop. She has the Little Pink Peony. And it is thelittlepinkpeony.com, and her shop is on Etsy, and she donated 3 sets of stitch markers.
Look at her cute packaging too.
So there's this one.
Look at those.
I don't know if you guys can see those little head.
Oh, look at these.
And those pretty things.
I love these.
And then this one is like my favorite. Love those. So she sent those.
Fantastic.
And then she also sent some business cards, which we will send to additional winners so that you guys can find her. Her little business cards are super cute. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's kind of a glare. I'm going the wrong direction.
Keep doing that too.
There you go.
That's so cute.
So,
Cute business cards too.
yes, very cute. So thank you for those. Okay. And then the wonderful Stephanie, you guys know her as Falula. She has a shop called Stitch Marks the Spot. I know. And she sent, she called this her, I'll show the big bag first. This is called her Black Cauldron bag, which has this fun blue starry stuff. Watch this, you guys. It looks like a cauldron.
That is so cool.
I love it. So, and she sent beautiful packaging, which I will put it all back in, Stephanie, I promise. I kept all of it. And then there's the little matching Notions pouch that goes with it. So it's blue on the inside as well.
Huge Notions pouch, guys.
Right?
That's huge.
I like Notions pouches that are big like that.
Me too.
Because I always have so much junk that I carry around with me. So there's that.
Stick a crochet hook in there.
And then she sent these little stitch markers that are Lego heads, and they look like the Harry Potter characters. So there's Ron and Harry and Hermione, and I'm trying to get their little faces so you guys can see them. And she was so amazingly wonderful and sent them to Sarah and I as well. So here they are. They're so cute. So her shop is stitchmarksthespot.etsy.com. Thank you, Stephanie. We love those. We also have stuff from Sexy Knit. And these are her new stitch markers. And I love how her stuff comes. I don't know where she gets these little things. But she's calling these her new Hogwarts house things. So there's these 2 little vials with the crust on them. And inside, they have all of the different colors of the houses. So there's black ones. I don't know if you guys can see those for Hufflepuff.
Oh my gosh, there's sequins.
There's sequins.
Oh my gosh.
Red for Gryffindor. And green for Slytherin. And of course, blue for Ravenclaw.
Those are awesome.
Yes. And they come in the little vial, which I love, and they have the little crest on the front. And there's 2 of those. So 2 of you will be getting those. Yes. As we mentioned before, Jason wonderfully said that she would also make some stitch markers, so there will be more stitch markers coming from her, which I don't have yet. And then Dark Path 30 found some Harry Potter inspired magnets, and she is sending those, so you guys will have those. And then the wonderful Julie, Miss Juliper, bought a whole bunch of these little Harry Potter sticker book things. And so it's like a little book, and it has an item in it and then a sticker. So like this one has Harry Potter wands, wizard's wand and sticker book. And this one is a sorting hat. So there's a couple of those that Julie sent. And Sarah and I bought a couple more of these so that there's more. Yep. So those are all of our prize donations. So thank you to everyone who donated. We 100% appreciate it. And like I said, we will have it linked in a shop, or linked in our show notes on the blog. And then everybody who orders from us is getting a list of where to find all of these wonderful things. So thank you. Now, to show you other fun things.
Yes.
I have a whole bag of tricks, you guys.
We have a bag of goodies. Oh my gosh, there's so much.
Sarah and I found this place called Pregly.com. She has a shop on Etsy, but she has the cutest cookie cutters. So, there are 6 of these, so 6 of our winners will be getting cookie cutters. There is a teacup.
I love them.
A frog. Candle. A wand.
That's awesome.
I think that was one of my favorites. A ring. And an owl. So
cute.
Yes, there's all of those.
I love the frog.
I like the frog. I like the owl, and the wand I think is funny.
So
it just
cute.
makes me laugh. So there are 6 of those. Let's see what else we got over here.
That's so nice.
This is our prize bag, guys, and it's
It's
not
huge.
all of it.
I know.
Yeah, so there's more of these. There's another sorting hat. There's the Horcrux necklace. There is a time turner. There is Lord Voldemort's wand. This one, which I just think is so awesome. It is the divination kit that comes with a crystal ball. It actually has a crystal ball and the little elephant stand, you guys.
That's awesome.
I like that one. And then the wonderful Julie, she did send this one. Julie, you did send that one. It broke in the mail, but I ordered another one. So there will be a castle that's a snow globe, which is really kind of cute.
That's cute.
So I'm just going to keep that one, Julie, so thank you. No Harry Potter kit would be complete without Birdie Bots, every flavor beans. So there are 8 of those. Oh yes, by the way, there are 8 of these as well. So all of you will be getting those. All of you winners will be getting these. Yeah. This, I think, is my new favorite thing. All of you will be getting Harry Potter glasses. I don't know if you can actually see those or not. Probably not. But they're like plastic Harry Potter glasses. There are 8 of those, so all of you are getting those as well, because you just had to have them. There are 4 of these, so 4 of you will be getting little chocolate frog molds. I'm running out of room, guys.
I'm not even helping. I'm just kidding.
You're fine. I believe there are 6 of these. Yeah, 6 of these, I think.
Get everything that we ordered.
So 6 of you will be getting vinyl stickers that say Hogwarts. Oops. There we go. Hogwarts alumni. Yeah, it does say alumni. It doesn't say alum. It says alumni. I can read. I promise. So you guys will get those vinyl stickers for the car or wherever you want to put them.
Oh man.
There's an eye at the end of that.
And then.
Yeah. And then. Shit.
Oh, I love it.
4 of you are going to be getting a Hagrid coloring book and tattoo set.
Isn't that awesome?
It's just fun, you guys. They're just fun. We're goofy. I realize this, but
It's also fun.
Silver bag. Hey, Mommy. And look like this. It goes backwards.
I see.
And fun.
2 of you will be getting the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. I have looked through this, you guys. There are some cool recipes in here. They're fun. So 2 of you will be getting that. We also have ordered journals.
Yes.
2 of you will be getting those. Those are not here yet. 2 of you get to get chili slugs. I don't know that I can eat them. I don't know what they taste like. It doesn't. Oh, it does. Right here. Again, the reading. Banana, pear, sour cherry, tangerine, and watermelon.
Jelly slugs.
Yeah. Not wrapping my brain around that one.
Yum.
And then...
At least they don't taste like the every flavor already bought. It's like,
Right,
maybe
I know, they
taste like
don't.
slug.
And then because we loved them so much last year, we also got Cozy Leaf tea again for you guys. So there are 10 of those. So I don't know if those will be going in prize packages or if they'll just be for drawings. We're not 100% sure. But some of you will get those. In addition to that, like I said, we have the journals. Every winner will be getting a skein of yarn from Sarah and I.
Mommy, come off. Mommy, come off. It comes
Oh no,
off.
they're getting them.
Perfect.
Every one of you will get a bag.
I don't remember. You guys,
There's some
so much
stuff.
There's some coupon codes
Yes, coupon codes.
that are going in there.
Oh, Sexy Knitter also is offering a coupon code. I need to put that. I forgot to add that to her thing. So yes, she stitch markers and coupon code. Oh, seriously, True Ferguson of the Artsy Knitter podcast. She is donating art. She is thinking about doing a yarn bowl. So she is either going to be making that or painting that. I'm not 100% sure. So that was what she was thinking. She's thinking an art piece, and she was considering a yarn bowl. So that's coming.
So one of you guys will win that.
You will also be getting foot scrub from Sarah and I.
Yep.
Lots of stuff. There's so much stuff, guys. So
I think that's everything, though. Isn't it? I don't know. If you find some extra surprises in there, because we found more stuff.
yeah. So lots of fun, good things. It's all happening. So
It's here.
it's here. Harry Potter is upon us.
It's been a whirlwind.
Oh yeah, and it's not over yet.
No, it's
Like Harry Potter officially starts in 4 days, and Sarah and I probably have about 2 weeks worth of stuff left to do.
crazy.
So
crazy.
we're working our way, and I apologize up way earlier than we did this year. And the reason we didn't this year, one, is because we have there's way more yarn this year, so we didn't have it done as soon as we did last year. And because of all the other knit along things we had going on, we decided not to put things up. So I'm trying to get as many threads up today as I can. So they should all be up there. Though most of the threads that you'll need should be up before the weekend. So, and then Harry Potter goes in the shop probably at midnight. It's a safe bet to say on Sunday. So
Yes, and then
on
we will
the
get
first,
started.
we will get started.
So all of the orders that have not shipped yet, they will be shipping out this week. Prefect kits will be going out that first week in September as well. If you order Harry Potter yarn and have previously ordered a prefect kit, I'm not going to ship them in the same package, but they will probably be going out at the same time.
And somebody asked that earlier in the thread, and that was the response I gave as well. Because you guys pay for shipping more than one time, we don't like to put things in the same package.
No.
So, Some clarifications.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do that.
I had posted earlier about the information about yarn requirements. In the thread and coming in the mail with your acceptance letter, you are getting a list of what is required yarn for each of the projects. As a first-year Harry Potter student, you are required to purchase one skein from the collection that's being released on the 1st. As a second-year student, you are still required to purchase at least one skein of yarn being released on the 1st, but you have to knit with 2 skeins of Ohloops yarn. The other skein can be anything you've already purchased. Or if you bought a prefect kit, it could be that as well. So any other Ohloops yarn counts, but you do have to have one from this collection.
Yeah.
Part of that is because this year you do get a new boarding pass, you do get a new ticket, you have to have a ticket, you will be asked to post your pictures and check into your house just like you did last year, with your ticket and your acceptance letter. And
it's kind of how we like to keep things fair, so all of our boarding passes this year, all of your tickets will look completely different than the ones from last year. That way everybody starts out on equal playing field for the most part. So,
and we realize that technically as a second year student you wouldn't get an acceptance letter again from Hogwarts, but we've decided to give you one anyway.
Because they're fun, and because then I don't have to think about it when I'm packaging them all up.
Yeah. That's a lot of it.
They're fun.
Makes it easier all around. Because the threads are going up, we wanted to quickly go over what September's challenges will be, and then I did release the information about what the first main challenge for October would be, so that you do have some time to pick out your pattern and determine what yarn you want to purchase come the 1st. The first extracurricular activities for September, the non-knitting one, which if you guys remember from last year, all non-knitting extra credits you only get 1 month to do. Yep. The knitting ones go 2 months. So the things that are offered in September, you'll have September and October to finish, and then new ones will be offered in October that you'll have October and November to finish. So
if they're knitting.
Right, if they're knitting related. Each month, so September, October, November, December, there will be one non-knitting challenge that you only have 1 month to do. So September's non-knitting challenge is called Hogsmeade Weekend Scavenger Hunt. They're going to be a list of a number of items that you would have to go on a scavenger hunt to find. Once you have found that item, take a picture of it and post it. Once the item has been found, though, nobody else can post the same item. You have to move on to other items on the list.
Yep.
And that basically will run either the whole month or until the list is gone. So if the list goes up and is done in 5 days, then it's, you have 5 days.
You cannot post multiple pictures in the same replying to thread. Meaning, one person can't find all these things, post a collaborative picture, and wipe the whole board.
Right.
It's one picture per post, and each picture is only allowed to have one item.
Correct.
So I wanted to make sure that that was clear as well.
And in each thread, you are required to put a certain amount of information with your picture. So you need to have, and it does say all of this in all of the threads, but you need to have your name, which house you're playing for, how the picture or the challenge or whatever fits the challenge requirement, so on and so forth. So that is September's non-knitting challenge, Hogsmeade Weekend Scavenger Hunt. The first knitting challenge is Quidditch. The requirements for that, you can either knit the firebolt pattern, you can knit a pattern that is extremely popular and has at least 2,000 favorites or projects, or a combination of both. Or you can knit with a popular yarn. So like, if you're wanting to stay with the whole knit with the Ohloops, you can use our yarn, of course. Or you could do Malintosh, Malabrigo, one of those things. Any of those yarns fit into popular, people know who they are things. That particular challenge, you will have 2 months. You will have September and October. And because it is an extracurricular, you can enter as many items as you choose.
Yeah. If you want to knit 5 firebolts,
The second knit along challenge is taming the garden gnome and magical creature. So to kind of go along with the Fairy Tales Forever knit along that we are participating in with the Artsy Knitter, we decided to do something that kind of encompassed the mean garden gnomes that Harry encounters in the Weasley Garden. So you can knit any fairy tale-esque gnome inspired thing. A gnome house, a gnome hat, little items. You can even knit miniatures. So if you want to knit something that's little, you could knit it in that as well.
Like the amigurumi. Little things.
There's a Carmen now.
Yes, I see. We're not going to just keep it to gnomes, though. If there's any sort of like fairy or, you know, something that will fit, yes, fit into that. I'm sure, Mel, if you put some wings on a voodoo, I'll count it. So,
Isn't that being hysterical?
or, ooh, give it a gnome hat.
Aww.
It'll be the traveling voodoo gnome.
A voodoo gnome.
A voodoo gnome. So that'll be the next one, and you'll, again, we'll have to post pictures and put the appropriate information and tag on those. Also, the threads that opened up, the watch-along thread and the read-along threads are now open. Every couple of weeks we start watching and or reading a new book. Like last year, there are little random prize drawings for people chatting and participating in those threads. So that's just a fun thing to do, and it's just, you know, you don't earn points for that. It's just something that we do, and there's fun stuff. Slug Club also opened this year. Instead of knitting charm bracelets, since we did that last year, we decided it would be a lot of fun to knit squares and make a blanket. So you are, if you choose to participate in Slug Club, you need to knit an 8x8 square.
8x8 inch.
Yes, sorry, 8x8 inch square. And the yarn has to encompass one of the house colors, so black, yellow, silver, blue, green, blah, blah, blah.
It has to be fingering weight.
It has to be fingering weight.
Preferably superwash.
Yes. It does not need to be, like, it can, the square can be a semi-solid, and it does not have to have all of those colors, and that doesn't, one of those colors doesn't have to be the only color that's in that skein, as long as that one of the house colors is represented somehow. At the end of term, so you'll have from September 1st to December 31st to knit your squares. You can knit as many as you want.
It'll run the entire length.
Right, just like Slug Club did last year.
Yeah.
Each square you knit has to, 1, be entered individually.
Yes.
2, you will get 10 points per square, and you can do as many as you want. So basically the sky's the limit as far as Slug Club goes. If you choose to participate, you could earn a lot of points for your house if you want to. It is not at all a mandatory thing. You do not have to do it.
Okay.
At the end of term, so after December 31st, everybody who has knit squares, you're going to put them in a package and send them to Sarah and I. A person who participated in Slug Club will be randomly selected, and you are then going to be shipped all of these, however many squares are done, and you get to make your own Hogwarts blanket.
Yep.
So, some of the square options that Sarah and I think about, there's the barn raising quilt squares, or there is the knitted patchwork recipe that a lot of people are already doing as far as
mitered squares.
Yeah, Sarah and I are probably going to do those. We've done the math. To get them to be about 8x8 inches, you're going to need to cast on about 128 stitches total, so 62 stitches on either side of the stitch marker. 64, sorry.
I was going to say
64.
62 plus 62.
Yeah, 64. I was doing the math in my head right there too. I'm like, that's not right. 64. 64 stitches on either side, so it's about triple. She's just being mean to me.
Sorry.
It's good, because my brain is gone. It's completely mush at this point. Yeah, so 64 stitches on either side of the stitch marker. It's about triple what the pattern calls for, I believe, because I think it says 16.
4 times what the pattern calls for.
No.
Yeah, because we doubled it.
We doubled it, that's right. I'm thinking, because we have already doubled it. Ours are bigger than they're normally supposed to be anyway. Seriously.
Last time, I'm totally done.
No, it's good. Seriously. Somebody else has already caught mistakes that I made sure they're like, I'm pretty sure that's not what you said last time. Nope, wasn't.
It wasn't.
Thanks for catching that, because brain is mush.
Like I said.
So on top of everything, we're planning this whole thing, but
And Disney
2 weeks after this all starts, I leave for Disney World. So that's all happening.
Yeah.
My kids start school next week. It's just...
It's insane.
I've gone off the deep end, and
I
I'm
know.
not entirely sure there's a return at this point.
I'm getting 11 samples for the shop.
So,
In addition to Harry Potter. Anyways,
yes.
Okay. That's what I'm working on now.
So those are all of September's things. October's main challenge is already open in the thread. Several of you may have already seen it. It will not be unlocked until October 1st. You cannot cast on until October 1st. If you cast on before that, your project doesn't count.
Well, and here's the thing. You can't cast on anyways, right?
Until September 1st.
Because, right.
Well, yeah, because you don't have yarn.
You don't have yarn, and...
Well, you might if you're not using our yarn, but either way.
Right.
You can't
You
cast.
have
don't
to
cast
have your
on.
acceptance letter.
And you haven't checked in.
And you haven't checked in. So,
Some of you will be checked in by that.
Yeah.
But, anyway, this year we're not, a lot of our main challenges, actually I think most of our main challenges are not class related. They're more people and or item related. So October's is the Fred and George Twin Factor Challenge.
Go check inside.
So, in honor of Fred and George, you have to knit a pair of something. It can be anything you want. Socks, gloves, slippers, leg warmers, anything you want.
2 hats does not count. Like, if you knit the same pattern twice, that does
doesn't
not count.
It has to actually be a pair. A pair of something.
Just clarifying that. I know someone's going to ask that.
No.
Yes.
I would. not a multiple item entry. It's a
No.
pair. And it
Okay.
has to have at least
to be a right and a left.
200 yards.
Don't put an R and an L on a hat.
Or an F and
No.
a J. Or G.
No,
F
no.
and a G. Yes. Anyway. So yes, the Fred and George Twin Factor. A pair of something. A pair. The infirmary will also be open, which is just like if you're having a rough day or a pattern totally didn't go your way, check in there, hang out. The Great Hall is open. Sarah's got something going over here. The Great Hall is open. It is your headquarters for all Harry Potter rules,
You know what I did right there.
updates, conversation, random chatter, and whatnot. And this year, it's not open yet, but it will be. We have decided to introduce detention. So,
Yes.
here's what detention will be.
It's not because you were bad.
No. Before September 1st, you can take a picture of every single current whip you have
Yes.
and enter a photo of those in the detention thread. At any point during the knit along, if you finish one of those whips, you can post the finished picture and say, I finished whip number 1 for detention. You will get 10 points for that finished object. You may also enter points in detention for extracurricular activities or challenges that you do not finish before the month. If you start an extracurricular project, only extracurriculars, the main challenges do not count for this. If you start an extracurricular and do not finish it before the end of the month, you can enter that for 10 points as well. No, I lied, for 5 points, because 10 points are already worth. For 5 points.
Knitted projects.
Knitted projects.
Knitted products. Not like a
non-knitted.
half-opened bottle of wine. Like, I'm finished. Yay, out. Knitted products. Okay? I'm clarifying again. Because I feel the need to.
I don't think anyone would do that, but that would actually be
I
kind of
would.
funny. I might give you 10 points just because that would be funny. But 5 points, sorry. Those will be worth 5 points because they were originally supposed to be worth 10 points, so they won't be worth the full amount. So 10 points for finished objects that you casted on before the 1st. 5 detention points for anything that wasn't finished that was supposed to be an extracurricular. And there needs to be some good progress. Like, you can't have just cast on, 'cause that doesn't count. So, but I think those are the rules so far.
Yes.
I don't want to give you guys anything else because I will tell you, swaps. So once everyone has been checked in, you can start looking for swap partners. Just like last year, the swap partner does need to be from a house other than the one that you are in. So Sarah and I could be partners because she's a Slytherin, I'm a Gryffindor. Shut up. Shame. Oh, my train of thought is gone now.
Alright.
That's all right. There will be a questionnaire that you will need to fill out, and then you'll just say, I'm a Gryffindor seeking a partner, blah, blah. Shut up. Not supposed to be as dirty as she's making it sound right now. It is going to be a bigger swap this year, so it's all going to be Christmas themed, and you're supposed to think Molly Weasley. So there needs to be handmade items, more than one, and
You could knit the firebolt for your
you
partner.
could. And there does need to be yarny goodness of some kind. So the requirements are going to be hand knitted item, and another handmade item. It can be a hand knit item or a non-hand knit item, but there needs to be at least 2 handmade things. There needs to be a Christmas ornament, and there needs to be yarn.
Yes.
And the box needs to primarily be Christmas-esque. So, and those will need to be shipped to your partner no later than December 15th, so that they have them in time for Christmas.
I don't know, but all I was thinking of is don't, like, give your grandma socks that you've darned because it's Molly Weasley.
Right. Yeah, no.
That doesn't count as handmade.
No.
No.
Nice packages.
Please.
Which is our group, you guys are also
You guys are
very
awesome.
good
You guys
swap
don't do stuff
packages,
like that.
And we
Kinda
will,
funny, though.
starting in October, we will...
Christmas pickle. Anyways, keep going. Oh, we should talk about moderators scoring things.
We did, I think, once.
Did
we
we?
can reiterate. Yes. Go ahead.
Just that they're probably not going to be scoring them every day, so if it takes a little while before your project gets scored, be patient with them, because they're working hard getting a bunch of scoring done. There's a lot for them to look over. I know it's really exciting to see your stuff that got to get scored, but just be patient with our moderators as they spend a lot of time doing their job.
Yes.
So
Um,
be nice on the boards, like
And-
always. You guys always are,
Yes.
but just remember to be nice and considerate of one another.
and quickly, just kind of as a, not that anyone ever asks, but just to keep it fair, we as moderators do not score our own things. So my wonderful cousin Jackie is one of our moderators, and she scores all of the house prefect things. So anything that Sarah enters, or that I enter, or that Lisa and Mel enter, Jackie scores those. So thank you for that, Jackie, and that just kind of keeps everything fair so that everyone knows that there is no cheating or number crunching going on.
No.
The other thing that will run pretty much the whole time, it won't start until October, but we're going to do a fun thing that's called Holiday at Hogwarts. That will also earn you points, but you will have to post pictures of certain holiday things. So you'll find more information on that starting in October. I think
That's
it.
everything.
Because we have the podcast now, we will probably, as October gets closer, we will give you guys the kind of the update and the heads up on what the challenges for that month will be, and we'll go over October's main challenge again. And I think that's kind of it.
I think that's it. We've started posting pictures of yarn, so you'll get sneak peeks up until September 1st, so there's still a couple days worth of sneak peeks left.
I guess we can tell you guys now. So there were no stripes this year unless you ordered one ahead of time, but there are 100 new colorways. They include variegateds and semi-solids and a new technique that you guys will get to start seeing pictures of soon.
Yep.
And there are 20 colorways from last year that we brought back. The colorways from last year are on sport weight, and all of the new colorways are on fingering. Most of the colorways are duplicates. Some are not. Most of them are. So,
We always steal some.
yeah. We gotta play too, right?
So,
Oh, yeah, you are. There's baby wipes on the counter.
yeah, if you see that there's only one skein when it goes up, it's not a typo, probably. It's because we're on a store.
That's not a problem. We did steal it. There's no probably about it. So, if that's not everything, guys, I'm sure that between the podcast and the threads, you'll get more information than you ever thought possible. I apologize that we are all over the place. Just like Sarah said, there is a lot of things going on. There's a spider. I've been watching it for 4 minutes. It looks like it's spider bouncing off. Don't you really flick it towards me? Are you kidding?
No, I'm not! I don't want it on me!
She was gonna get me with a spider, you guys.
I told you before. I'm
She's a Slytherin. She's right. You would stab me. Should have stabbed me. Should have flicked spiders at me. She really does belong in Slytherin. Alright. I think that's it.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.